Hi, I'm David Kim, founder of Bootloader AI, where we accelerate business growth through AI innovations. Whether you're building AI products or growing your startup, you're in the right place. Today, we'll discuss strategies for effectively promoting your product online as you prepare for its launch, focusing on market expansion. This episode will cover various growth strategies across different platforms, from product launch to achieving product market fit and seeking further growth. We'll explore how to implement different growth tactics at each stage of your product's development and discuss which strategies are most effective based on your product's maturity level. All of these insights are grounded in practical experience, with an emphasis on actual implementation to help you succeed in the early stages of entrepreneurship. Growth marketing is a buzzword these days, with countless resources available online. As a practitioner in the growth field, I have provided marketing operations and growth-related consulting services to over 60 well-known enterprises, including SaaS AI tools and AI emotional companion tools, among others. Drawing from my extensive practical experience, I want to share some actionable, down-to-earth growth strategies. Today, I want to discuss the growth strategy in the early stages of entrepreneurship, specifically the process of moving from 0 to 10,000. If we consider entrepreneurship as a journey from 0 to 1, what we'll focus on today is how to approach the initial market and growth efforts, from the product's launch to progressing from 0 to 10,000. Let's start with the product launch. What should you really expect from it? Many entrepreneurs focus exclusively on sales numbers, hoping their new product will be an instant hit. While strong sales are important, a truly successful product launch should accomplish 3 key objectives beyond just revenue. The first is product validation. During the launch, our primary focus is to gather and analyze essential metrics that reveal your product's performance. This helps us determine whether it has achieved product market fit and if its core features effectively address user pain points. We need to evaluate several key aspects of your product's market performance. For example, we should measure the viral potential of your product by assessing its shareability, tracking organic word-of-mouth growth, and observing whether users are recommending it to others. User feedback is equally crucial. Understanding what users say after their first experience offers valuable insights into both your product's strengths and areas for improvement. The data you collect during your launch is vital for shaping your future marketing efforts. For example, if you have 1,000 users, how many of them convert into paying customers? How much do these customers spend? You can even calculate the estimated LTV of each customer. These insights are critical in determining how much you can afford to invest in acquiring each new user. As you move into the next phase of promotion and scaling, having these metrics at your disposal will enable you to make more informed decisions about your marketing investments. The second key objective is building positive initial word of mouth for your product. Through my extensive research into the stories of successful independent developers, I've observed that personal branding has a significant impact on product success. This is precisely why I strongly advocate for building a personal brand. To do this effectively, you need to have solid PR materials in place, things like press releases and a compelling founder's story. Without these foundational elements, generating secondary publicity and encouraging organic sharing among users will be much more challenging. When posting the founder's story, it's ideal to share it across all the major platforms. This way, you can repurpose a single piece of content across multiple social platforms. However, each platform requires a tailored approach due to differences in content formats. For example, Medium is great for long-form articles, while Twitter favors concise thread updates. Although you'll need to adjust your content format to fit each platform, you can maintain the same core content and themes as the foundation. Imagine tech websites or content creators discovering your product. If you haven't provided them with engaging stories or materials, even if they're interested in featuring your product, they won't know what to write about. Most won't take the time to dig deeper and craft their own narrative. There's also another risk. If you publish rushed or poorly crafted content during your launch, web crawlers will pick it up and archive it across various sites. Once this content is out there, it becomes difficult to change the narrative. If you later want to reframe your product's story, you'll be competing with the old narrative that has already been established. There's a saying that the internet never forgets, and it couldn't be more true. While your product can evolve and improve over time, your initial marketing content and PR materials are a different story. Once they're out there, they're essentially permanent. Third-party websites quickly index and archive the content you publish. That's why it's crucial to get your messaging right from the very beginning. Your product launch needs to build a positive reputation from day one. The third crucial objective is laying the groundwork for future marketing efforts. If your product launch generates significant buzz, it's the perfect time to establish your social media account. Having your social accounts ready means you can immediately capture and convert that initial interest into followers. Delaying the setup of these accounts means missing the chance to capitalize on your launch momentum. Similarly, a successful product launch can help establish domain authority for your website. Many people tend to postpone SEO efforts until they start thinking about growth marketing, believing it's a slow process that won't yield immediate results. However, I strongly recommend starting SEO work from day one. A successful product launch can significantly boost a new website's domain authority and contribute to your future SEO growth. As we head into 2025, SEO continues to be one of the most important channels for customer acquisition, a topic we'll dive deeper into later. For example, publishing your product content on third-party platforms instead of your own website means losing valuable SEO authority, which benefits someone else's domain. Later, if you want to build authority for your own site, it will be a slower and more labor-intensive process. This is why a well-planned product launch and a strong foundation are crucial. While regaining lost SEO is possible, it's far more difficult than getting things right from the start, like building a house with a solid foundation. When launching a product, one of the key considerations should be establishing an official website and implementing fundamental SEO practices. For domain names, a .com extension remains the most advisable choice. However, there are several other popular alternatives such as .ai domains and .io domains. While some people suggest that .io domains may face issues in 15 to 20 years, it's viable for now. The .pro extension is also a valid option. However, it's crucial to avoid unusual or exotic domains, as they can make your site appear unprofessional and tend to have a lower likelihood of achieving favorable rankings in search engine results. Your website should follow basic SEO standards. While perfection isn't necessary during the product launch phase, key elements like website sitemap and meta tags must be in place for search engines to properly index your content. Website performance is another crucial factor to monitor. Tools like PageSpeed Insights can evaluate your site's performance. If the tool highlights any areas in red indicating poor performance, you can systematically address these issues through optimization. Finally, after completing the technical foundation, focus on your official website copy and landing page. Even a 1% improvement in landing page conversion rates can potentially double your revenue. I recommend that indie developers study successful websites like Mark Lewis, whose site sets a strong benchmark. If you can match his standards, you'll be well positioned. Startup founders should analyze industry leaders to understand how they present their products online. Once your website is complete, conduct a blind comparison with these sites. Ensure it performs at least as well to meet industry standards before launch. From my experience, a product demonstration video on website is essential. Images often can't convey your product's functionality as effectively as a video that shows real interactions design. With users accustomed to video content, they're more likely to watch and understand your product. A high-quality product video is therefore a key element of your website and launch strategy. Another crucial aspect is implementing comprehensive analytics by setting up necessary web tracking. This lets you analyze where users come from and what actions they take on your site. Without proper analytics, you'll miss valuable data and lack the insights needed to make informed decisions for future improvements. At the product launch stage, there are 3 things you can do. First, launching on Product Hunt, one of the internet's most popular platforms for new product launches, where rankings are determined by user upvotes. Before launching, clarify your goals, whether it's earning badges for brand credibility or maximizing visitor traffic. Choose your launch timing accordingly. Tuesday through Thursday sees the highest traffic but more competition. Weekends offer easier ranking opportunities but less media exposure. Early week or early month launches are ideal for weekly or monthly rankings. Data shows that achieving the #1 daily ranking can bring 5,000 to 10,000 unique visitors, while ranking around #5 typically generates about 1,000 visitors. Product Hunt is an excellent platform to test your product's viral potential. If media shares double your initial traffic, it indicates strong viral potential. However, product quality is key. Superior products are more likely to be featured and gain better media coverage. Ensure promotional needs are considered during development, embedding viral elements into the product's core. I've created a detailed video on product hunt strategies if you want to learn more. The second thing you can do when launching products, submit your product to directory websites. For AI products, we maintain an updated list of over 300 directories. This approach offers several benefits. It drives additional traffic as these sites maintain consistent visitor flow, and it's a cost-effective way to build backlinks. Similarly, a strong ranking on Product Hunt can significantly boost your website's authority and SEO rankings. For a new product website, directory submissions are crucial. By submitting to over 300 directories, you'll quickly gain a batch of initial backlinks. Another advantage, when someone searches for your product on Google, they'll see multiple listings from various directories, not just your official website. This makes your product appear more established and credible rather than isolated with a single search result. Directory submission is a low-effort, straightforward strategy. Furthermore, this approach also benefits SEO for new websites. Instead of struggling with link exchanges, you can simply submit product to directories. Use Ahrefs to check domain authority and rankings. If certain directories haven't listed your site, you can email them with your founder's story to increase the chances of getting listed. This method has proven effective. For more detailed information about directories, please check my previous episode. The third thing you can do is comment on and reply to relevant discussions online to promote your product. While this method is time-intensive rather than money-intensive and can yield quick results, its main limitation is scalability, as replies typically reach only a few viewers, though there is some long-tail effect. Moreover, one-on-one communication with users allows you to receive immediate feedback, helping you iterate and optimize your product faster. These valuable insights can guide your product development in the right direction. You can find specific platforms where your target users gather to conduct marketing based on different products. On LinkedIn, there are many professionals seeking job opportunities. You can use it as a professional tool for both article publishing and direct message marketing. The main advantage lies in its precision targeting, which leads to higher response rates, as users expect business-related communication. With well-crafted messages and accurate targeting, you can achieve response rates of around 30%. This DM marketing approach is especially effective for products with high average transaction values and clearly defined customer segments. If your target users are indie developers, you can share your product development journey and unique features on indie hackers to attract potential users. While Discord has a high concentration of young users and AI enthusiasts, which is why many AI products like Midjourney use it for community management. If your product aligns with this demographic, consider adding a Discord community link to your website or promotional materials, using it as a private traffic pool. Telegram is another platform worth considering, though its user base is largely centered around cryptocurrency. As Telegram continues to roll out features like mini apps and advertising networks, it opens up new avenues for marketing. The key to effective product promotion lies in selecting the right platforms and understanding their unique characteristics to develop targeted strategies. Subreddits are also great for finding your target users and achieving success. More details about Reddit marketing will be included in Part 3. Finding and directly messaging potential users in their niche communities can quickly jumpstart your initial sales. By building a positive reputation within these communities, product adoption can accelerate rapidly. This targeted approach is cost-effective as it doesn't require large advertising budgets or marketing material production. The methods I've mentioned are quite time-consuming. However, for early-stage products, I still recommend implementing them because they are very cost-effective. Additionally, there are tools available now that can help streamline the process. For example, Reply Hunt can help you quickly and accurately respond to target comments, while Phantom Buster can be used to send direct messages. I've already covered what you need to do during the product launch phase, and that's mostly it for now. In the next parts, we'll dive into actual marketing and promotion, focusing on the crucial stage of growing from 0 to 10,000. After launching your product, you'll discover multiple growth channels. If you're confident in your product and believe it just needs a catalyst for viral growth, paid advertising is a straightforward option. The benefit of advertising is its immediacy. It quickly validates your product, and if the ROI greater than 1, acquisition costs can remain reasonable and advertising can continue. Remember, be cautious about relying solely on paid user acquisition. It's expensive and rarely generates long-term effects. Without secondary viral spread, your metrics will likely drop once you stop advertising, making it hard to sustain user growth. This approach creates a direct link between investment and output without fostering organic growth. However, advertising is often an unavoidable and necessary channel. From our testing experience, Google, Facebook, and TikTok stand out as the most dependable platforms for effective advertising. While other platforms may be tempting, we've found that these three traditional ones consistently offer the best results for product launches. For iOS apps, Facebook is the key advertising channel, particularly in developed countries. The reason is that iOS users in these regions are more likely to pay for apps, leading to higher conversion rates. While underdeveloped countries may have high traffic, their lower conversion rates can make targeting them inefficient. For Android apps, Google is the ideal promotional platform. Since Android apps often rely on ad revenue, they perform well in emerging markets where you can still achieve solid click-through rates and a good return on investment. Another increasingly popular approach is influencer marketing, which works best when your product aligns well with this strategy. Like traditional marketing methods, it balances quality and quantity. With strong creative concepts, you can create engaging video content and promote your product directly, leveraging influencers' reach and impact. Many people often wonder about the ideal influencer size for collaborations. On platforms like TikTok, where the algorithm plays a central role, content quality often matters more than influencer size. Regular creators can go viral. If you're working with a limited budget, partnering with multiple mid-tier influencers and focusing on creative content can be effective. On platforms with weaker algorithms, such as Twitter, content distribution relies more on the influencer's existing following. In such cases, top-tier influencers should be prioritized, as their follower count significantly impacts campaign performance. If you have a potentially viral product, social media platforms like TikTok, Twitter, or others can be powerful growth channels. The key is to design your product with social sharing in mind from the start. Take the WordWare case we discussed earlier. Its success came from built-in mechanisms that naturally encourage Twitter users to share reviews, making it easier to gain organic traction. Reddit is an ideal place to promote your product as it has become a powerful marketing platform due to its massive traffic and strong results. However, many marketers struggle to use it effectively. Success on Reddit requires high-quality content, well-established accounts, and identifying the right subreddits for your content. If you're planning to use multiple accounts for marketing, you'll need to build them up 1 to 2 months in advance. Simply creating accounts and starting to market immediately is a fast track to getting banned. A key tip, gaining karma by posting cute animal pictures might seem like an easy shortcut, but it's neither sustainable nor effective. Actually, you can consider sharing your entire product development journey on platforms like Reddit to build in public. This approach often requires direct involvement from the founders, so the key consideration is whether they're willing to invest that time. I've analyzed many viral Reddit posts and found that most of them feature founders sharing their authentic experiences. Reddit users particularly appreciate genuine, valuable content. When posting on Reddit, I recommend sharing helpful, value-driven content that benefits others. We've discussed a lot about the SEO preparations before launching a product. Now let's talk about the things that need to be done long-term after the product is launched. If you're planning for steady, long-term growth or expect your product to have an extended life cycle, SEO should be a core part of your strategy. In fact, SEO is essential for most products, regardless of their growth stage or market position. Based on my experience, I want to emphasize the importance of SEO. While it's slower to show results and doesn't drive explosive growth quickly, SEO has proven to be one of the most reliable marketing channels. This isn't just my observation. After speaking with many AI founders, it's clear that despite exploring various innovative tactics, most find SEO to be one of the most dependable methods. SEO offers several advantages. It can be done with minimal expenses, almost zero cost if necessary. While investing more money and time will improve results, SEO follows a direct effort to reward relationship. Even with limited resources, every piece of content you create, such as publishing an article, will attract some users. This makes SEO a highly cost-effective method. SEO stands out as one of the best marketing methods for building cumulative results, creating a snowball effect over time. Once your articles achieve high search rankings, they continue driving traffic to your site, unlike paid advertising, where traffic stops almost immediately once you pause spending. SEO can become a significant competitive barrier. Even if a product seems mediocre, competing isn't as simple as it appears. Why? Because strong SEO built over time puts that product at the top of search results, creating a hard-to-overcome advantage. This SEO moat protects their market position. SEO's main disadvantage is its relatively slow pace. Another drawback is that it operates like a blind box. Many SEO experts or self-proclaimed experts have differing theories because SEO is essentially about guessing Google's algorithm. This leads to survivorship bias and incorrect attribution in the field. I've built websites that reach tens of millions of monthly unique visitors, so I have some credibility when discussing SEO. In my view, the three most important aspects are building backlinks, creating content, and adding free tools. I'll share my perspective, though I don't claim it to be definitive. My understanding of building backlinks is that for a new website, establishing basic authority is crucial. Without it, even great content may go unnoticed by Google or fail to rank well due to low authority, making your content creation less effective. Once you have quality backlinks, content creation becomes much more impactful. The methods I mentioned earlier, like launching on Product Hunt and submitting to directory sites, are great ways to establish initial authority. Once you've established basic authority, I don't advocate for aggressive backlink building. While many SEO experts recommend constant backlink building, forced link building is inefficient. You can try exchanging links with similar websites or submitting guest posts to relevant platforms, but this approach is time and energy consuming. Finding and contacting these sites takes enormous effort, and even if they respond, they might not want to exchange links. The process is long, and building links manually is exhausting. Truly successful products usually have thousands of backlinks, which is impossible to achieve manually. Therefore, my approach is this. First, establish basic website authority. Next, focus on creating quality content. And finally, incorporate features in your product or content that encourage users to assist with distribution. This method is more efficient and sustainable. When it comes to content, SEO experts have differing views on content metrics. Some prioritize page views, focusing on the number of clicks and pages users visit. Others emphasize time on site, believing longer engagement signals better content quality. Conversely, a high bounce rate suggests poor content quality. I believe Google prioritizes whether a site effectively solves user problems rather than just time spent on the page. For instance, if a user seeks weather information, they only need quick access. There's no need to design mechanisms that keep them engaged longer. Therefore, my benchmark for a web page's quality is whether it answers users' queries based on specific keywords. Google's algorithm is advanced enough to assess whether a page truly meets user intent, which should be the main focus of content optimization. Actually, many years ago, I proposed this perspective: whether your website becomes the final stop in a user's search journey. This criterion is much more reasonable than simply looking at time on site or page views, because it directly measures the content's ability to solve user problems. As a search engine, Google's ultimate goal is to help users find the best answers, and websites that can make users stop searching are undoubtedly providing the best answers. There are various ways to create content. In addition to manually writing articles, there's programmatic SEO, which uses programming to generate pages. While some associate SEO with low-quality content, this is a misconception. It can actually produce high-quality content. Another effective method is tool marketing, where creating free tools can significantly boost engagement. SEO content strategies can be divided into two categories: high-quality articles and general keyword-targeted articles. High-quality articles, typically written by founders or product managers, focus on core product features and key value propositions. These should be placed prominently on the website. In contrast, general articles cover a wide range of keywords and use cases. While not requiring the same level of quality as high-quality content, they should still meet a reasonable standard to avoid penalties from Google. These articles are typically housed in a dedicated blog section and are driven by tools that identify relevant keywords and scenarios. When building SEO content, there are several key considerations. First, for new websites, ensuring that Google indexes your articles is essential. If you notice your articles aren't being indexed, you can manually submit URLs via Google Search Console to help Google discover and index them. While your content strategy may involve using multiple articles to cover various keywords, all content must be authentic and reliable. Never create fake content just to target keywords. Your articles should genuinely address user problems, not just attract traffic. Providing false information to drive product usage is a risky long-term strategy. It not only undermines user trust, but could also result in search engine penalties. AI content creation is indeed a hot topic right now. I've created an episode reviewing SEO writing tools, and I also offer a more comprehensive SEO writing service. If you're interested, feel free to contact me. While Google officially states that they won't discriminate against AI-generated content, focusing instead on whether the content creates value for users, the reality may be more complex. Major platforms are enhancing their AI content detection capabilities, and we can't be certain that AI-generated content won't face some form of differential treatment. Therefore, if you choose to use AI for content creation, it's better to ensure the content passes AI detection tools. This view might be controversial, but it's practical. Even though Google claims they accept AI content, there could be a gap between their statements and actual practices. Moreover, even if Google accepts AI content in principle, it doesn't mean they won't apply stricter review standards to AI-generated content. Let's talk about PSEO. PSEO is an SEO method that uses programming to automatically generate web page content. However, even when utilizing this approach, it's essential to follow the same principles mentioned earlier, namely providing valuable content to users. For example, weather forecasts, financial market data, or travel information are types of content that can be generated programmatically. The key is to ensure that the programmatically generated content delivers real value while maintaining fast loading speeds. The main advantage of PSEO is its efficiency. Once the program is set up, it can continue to handle SEO operations automatically, requiring little to no manual maintenance. For example, I created a product called PHDeck at the beginning of the year. It was a small project that didn't take long to build. The product scraped data from Product Hunt, but we added value by conducting competitive analysis. We used methods similar to YC's project evaluation to assess whether these projects were worth investing in from a VC's perspective. The entire website generates content automatically through programming and AI. Although it was a small project, the website traffic kept growing steadily. I believe PSEO technology deserves serious consideration for its ability to automatically generate valuable content for users through programming. Once the right approach is found, these programmatically generated projects can yield significant returns. Free tools are effective marketing strategy as well, such as Canva offer free tools on their websites to attract potential users and generate consistent traffic. Despite its effectiveness, this strategy is often overlooked by developers and entrepreneurs. When developing free tools, 3 key criteria should be followed. First, the tool must be closely aligned with the website's core business to avoid straying off topic. Second, it should solve real user problems, be user-friendly, and provide a seamless experience. Finally, the tool must match users' search intent, allowing them to discover it naturally when searching for solutions. Free tools that meet these 3 criteria are more likely to gain traction and user acceptance. I have a friend who effectively uses free tools for promotion, and his experience is insightful. While not in SEO, free tools have a unique appeal, especially for KOL collaborations. Due to their altruistic nature, it is easier to persuade KOLs to promote to their followers. Once the free tool gains significant traffic, paid tool can be introduced, creating a seamless conversion funnel. Free tools attract visitors, and paid tool convert them into revenue, complementing each other. The development strategy for free tools should align with the company's stage of growth. While viral tools can have a significant impact, they demand substantial investment in product design and development, making them better suited for companies with a stable foundation. For startups in the early stage, it's advisable to prioritize core products and develop simpler, supplementary free tools that require fewer resources. You can leverage a core code base to create multiple tools for different scenarios by simply adjusting prompts. For example, a social media tools company could develop tools for YouTube, video editing, Twitter writing, Instagram content creation, and more, all based on the same AI program with prompt modifications. Marketing strategies and optimization require an agile, experimental mindset. Don't expect success from a single strategy. Be prepared to quickly adjust based on feedback. If one channel or method doesn't work well, pivot swiftly. Poor performance can stem from multiple factors. The issue might be execution, your approach or technique may need refinement. Alternatively, the strategy itself might not be suitable for your product, regardless of how well you execute it. Success requires experience, careful analysis, and continuous learning from the founder or growth team to identify which channels truly align with your product and target audience. So the key approach to marketing strategy is selecting the optimal channel or platform based on your product's characteristics and then continuously iterating. This iteration happens across multiple dimensions, refining your product based on feedback, adjusting platform-specific strategies, such as posting methods on Reddit or Twitter, adapting your communication style, and constantly optimizing your content and marketing materials. Additionally, you need to iterate on your platform selection. As a startup, it's impossible to pursue all platforms at once, so you'll typically focus on one or two. However, if these initial platforms aren't performing well, or even while working on them, it's worth dedicating some resources to experimenting with others. It's a core mindset, treating marketing and growth as an ongoing process of testing, learning, and adjusting your strategy. To sum up, during the product launch phase, while achieving sales success is important, product validation is even more crucial. The focus should be on effective storytelling to establish a strong reputation from the start. At the same time, it's essential to lay the groundwork for future marketing by building account authority and improving website rankings. In the subsequent 0 to 10,000 growth phase, the focus should shift to prioritizing marketing channels based on the product's specific characteristics. Analyzing which channel align best with your product and experiment with these priority platforms. This is an ongoing iteration process. You'll need to refine both the product and your marketing strategy. Stay flexible and be prepared to adjust based on market feedback. Alright, that's all for today. If you like this video, consider subscribing to this channel for more insights into the latest AI developments.